Marie Curie was a Polish-born physicist and chemist, known for her pioneering work in the field of radioactivity. She was born on November 7, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland, to a family of educators. Her father was a physics and mathematics teacher, and her mother was a headmistress. Marie showed a remarkable aptitude for science and mathematics from an early age. However, due to the limitations placed on women's education in Poland at the time, she was unable to attend university. In 1891, she moved to Paris, France, where she enrolled at the Sorbonne University to study physics, chemistry, and mathematics. In 1894, Marie met Pierre Curie, a physicist, and they married a year later. Together, they conducted groundbreaking research in the field of radioactivity. They discovered two new elements, polonium and radium, and Marie coined the term radioactivity to describe the phenomenon. In 1903, Marie and Pierre were jointly awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on radiation. This made Marie the first woman to ever receive a Nobel Prize. In 1911, she won a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for her discovery and isolation of pure radium. Marie's work in the field of radioactivity had far-reaching implications for medicine, paving the way for the development of radiation therapy for cancer. During World War I, she also used her expertise to develop mobile X-ray units to help wounded soldiers. Marie Curie was a trailblazer for women in science, breaking down barriers and paving the way for future generations of female scientists. She died on July 4, 1934, from aplastic anemia, believed to have been caused by her prolonged exposure to radiation. Marie Curie's contributions to science extended far beyond her work on radioactivity. She was a brilliant researcher, a skilled experimentalist, and a gifted teacher. In addition to her groundbreaking discoveries, she was also known for her dedication to advancing the field of science and for her tireless efforts to promote the education of women in science. Marie's scientific achievements were not without obstacles. As a woman in a male-dominated field, she faced discrimination and skepticism from her male colleagues. She was often criticized for her methods and her findings, but she persisted in her research despite the challenges. Marie Curie's legacy continues to inspire scientists and women around the world. Her work on radioactivity led to the development of many important technologies, including radiation therapy for cancer and the atomic bomb. Her determination and commitment to scientific research have paved the way for many female scientists to follow in her footsteps. In addition to her scientific contributions, Marie Curie was also an advocate for peace. She believed that scientific progress should be used for the betterment of humanity, rather than for warfare. During World War I, she organized a fleet of mobile X-ray units to provide medical care for wounded soldiers on the front lines. Marie Curie's life and work continue to be celebrated today. Her achievements have been recognized with numerous honors and awards, including induction into the French Academy of Sciences and the International Women's Hall of Fame. The Marie Curie Actions Program, established by the European Union in 1996, supports research and innovation in Europe and is named in her honor. Marie Curie was also a prolific writer and published several scientific papers throughout her career. She documented her research on radioactivity, including the discovery of polonium and radium, in a series of papers that were published in the leading scientific journals of the time. She also authored several books, including a biography of her husband, Pierre Curie. In addition to her scientific work, Marie Curie was also an active member of the scientific community. She co-founded the Radium Institute in Paris, which is now known as the Curie Institute, and she served as its director until her death. She was also a member of several scientific societies and organizations, including the French Academy of Sciences, the International Atomic Weights Committee, and the International Committee on Intellectual Cooperation. Marie Curie's contributions to science and her commitment to education and peace continue to be celebrated today. She is remembered as a trailblazer for women in science and as one of the most important scientific figures of the 20th century. Her life and work serve as an inspiration to scientists and women around the world, and her legacy will undoubtedly continue to influence scientific progress for generations to come. Marie Curie's impact on science was not limited to her own discoveries and achievements. She also inspired future generations of scientists, particularly women, to pursue careers in science. Her groundbreaking work helped to break down barriers to women's participation in science, and she paved the way for many other women to follow in her footsteps. Marie Curie was also a strong advocate for education and believed that access to education was essential for social and economic progress. She worked tirelessly to promote education, particularly for women, and she was instrumental in establishing the first scientific laboratory in Poland. Her efforts helped to establish a tradition of scientific research in Poland that continues to this day. In addition to her scientific and educational contributions, Marie Curie was also a champion of human rights and social justice. She spoke out against discrimination and prejudice and was a strong advocate for the right of all people to live in peace and dignity. Her humanitarian work during World War I, which included the development of mobile X-ray units to aid wounded soldiers, was a testament to her commitment to using science for the betterment of humanity. Marie Curie's life and work continue to inspire people around the world. Her contributions to science, education, and social justice have left a lasting legacy, and her determination, courage, and dedication continue to be celebrated today. She remains an inspiration to scientists, women, and humanitarians everywhere, and her legacy will undoubtedly continue to inspire progress and change for generations to come. Marie Curie's scientific contributions were truly groundbreaking, and her work had a profound impact on the field of physics and the study of radioactivity. Her research led to the development of many important technologies, including radiation therapy for cancer and the use of radioactive isotopes in medical imaging. Her work also played a crucial role in the development of the atomic bomb. Marie Curie's discovery of polonium and radium not only expanded our understanding of radioactivity but also introduced new elements to the periodic table. She was the first person to use the term radioactivity, and her work helped to establish the field of nuclear physics. In recognition of her scientific achievements, Marie Curie was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1903, which she shared with her husband Pierre and physicist Antoine Becquerel. She became the first woman to receive a Nobel Prize, and the first person to receive 2 Nobel Prizes, having also been awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1911 for her work on the isolation and study of radium. Despite facing discrimination and prejudice as a woman in science, Marie Curie remained committed to her research and to advancing the field of physics. Her work paved the way for many other women to pursue careers in science, and her legacy continues to inspire women in STEM fields today. Marie Curie's impact on science, education, and human rights cannot be overstated. Her work has left an indelible mark on the field of physics, and her dedication to education and social justice serves as a reminder of the power of science to create positive change in the world. Her life and work continue to inspire scientists and humanitarians around the world, and her legacy will undoubtedly continue to shape scientific progress and social change for generations to come. Marie Curie's life was not without its challenges. She faced significant discrimination and prejudice as a woman in science, and she struggled to balance her scientific pursuits with her family responsibilities. Her husband Pierre's tragic death in a traffic accident in 1906 was a devastating blow, and Marie was left to raise their 2 young daughters alone. Despite these challenges, Marie Curie persevered and continued to make significant contributions to science. She worked tirelessly to establish the Radium Institute in Paris, which became a leading center for the study of radioactivity, and she served as its director until her death. Marie Curie was also deeply committed to the pursuit of peace and social justice. She was a vocal critic of war and violence and worked tirelessly to promote international cooperation and disarmament. Her humanitarian work during World War I, which included the development of mobile X-ray units to aid wounded soldiers, was a testament to her commitment to using science for the betterment of humanity. Marie Curie's legacy continues to inspire people around the world. She remains a symbol of the power of science and education to break down barriers and promote social progress. Her life and work serve as a reminder of the importance of perseverance, dedication, and courage in the pursuit of scientific knowledge and social justice. Marie Curie's impact on science, education, and human rights has been recognized in many ways over the years. In addition to her Nobel Prizes, she was also the first woman to be awarded a professorship at the University of Paris, and she was the first woman to be entombed on her own merits in the Panthéon in Paris. Marie Curie's legacy also lives on through the many institutions that bear her name, including the Curie Institute, which is one of the world's leading cancer research centers, and the Marie Sklodowska-Curie Actions, which provide funding for research and training opportunities for scientists throughout Europe. Marie Curie's life and work continue to inspire people around the world, and she remains an important figure in the history of science and the struggle for women's rights and social justice. Her determination, perseverance, and dedication to scientific discovery serve as an inspiration to scientists and humanitarians everywhere, and her legacy will undoubtedly continue to shape scientific progress and social change for generations to come. Marie Curie's contributions to science and her impact on society have been recognized in many ways over the years. In addition to the numerous awards and honors she received during her lifetime, she has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and biographical films. She has also been the inspiration for many fictional characters, including the heroine of the comic book series, Radiant, and the protagonist of the novel, Madame Curie, by Eve Curie, her daughter. Marie Curie's influence on the field of radioactivity and nuclear physics continues to be felt today. Her pioneering work laid the foundation for many important scientific discoveries and technologies, including nuclear power and medical imaging. Her legacy also continues to inspire women in science and to break down barriers to their participation in the field. Marie Curie's commitment to education and social justice also remains an important part of her legacy. Her advocacy for access to education, particularly for women, helped to establish a tradition of scientific research in Poland and inspired many other women to pursue careers in science. Her humanitarian work during World War I, which included the development of mobile X-ray units to aid wounded soldiers, was a testament to her commitment to using science for the betterment of humanity. Overall, Marie Curie's life and work continue to be celebrated and commemorated around the world. Her contributions to science, education, and social justice serve as a reminder of the power of scientific knowledge to create positive change in the world, and her legacy will undoubtedly continue to inspire progress and innovation for generations to come. Marie Curie's life and work have also inspired many initiatives and organizations aimed at promoting the participation of women in science and technology. For example, the Marie Curie Fellowship Program provides funding for women researchers to conduct research in Europe, and the Marie Curie Girls' School in Pakistan was established to provide education for girls in rural areas. Additionally, many museums and exhibitions around the world have been dedicated to Marie Curie's life and work, including the Musée Curie in Paris and the Marie Skłodowska-Curie Museum in Warsaw. These institutions showcase her scientific achievements, personal struggles, and legacy, and they serve as a tribute to her extraordinary life and contributions. Marie Curie's legacy also extends beyond the field of science to the realm of social justice and human rights. Her commitment to peace and disarmament, her advocacy for education and equality, and her humanitarian work during World War I all serve as examples of her dedication to using her knowledge and expertise for the betterment of humanity. Overall, Marie Curie's life and work continue to be celebrated and honored around the world. Her legacy serves as an inspiration to scientists, educators, and advocates for social justice, and it will undoubtedly continue to inspire progress and innovation for generations to come. Marie Curie's work on radioactivity and her discovery of radium and polonium have had a significant impact on the field of nuclear physics and its applications. For example, her discovery of radium led to the development of new treatments for cancer, such as radiation therapy. The use of radiation in medicine has become a crucial tool for the diagnosis and treatment of many diseases, and Marie Curie's work laid the foundation for this important field. Her discovery of polonium, along with her collaborator and husband Pierre Curie, also paved the way for the development of new fields of physics, such as nuclear physics and particle physics. Her work on radioactivity helped to establish the understanding of the nature of the atom, and it led to the discovery of many new elements and isotopes. Marie Curie's influence on the field of science has also extended to the promotion of education and scientific research. She was a vocal advocate for access to education, particularly for women, and she helped to establish the first scientific research laboratory in Poland. Her advocacy for education and research has inspired many initiatives aimed at promoting the participation of women in science and technology. In addition to her scientific achievements, Marie Curie was also a committed humanitarian and a vocal advocate for peace and disarmament. During World War I, she worked tirelessly to develop mobile X-ray units to aid wounded soldiers, and she used her platform to speak out against war and violence. Her commitment to social justice and human rights serves as a testament to her belief in the power of science to create positive change in the world. Overall, Marie Curie's life and work continue to inspire scientists, educators, and advocates for social justice around the world. Her legacy serves as a reminder of the importance of scientific discovery and the pursuit of knowledge for the betterment of humanity. Marie Curie's legacy also includes her impact on the representation of women in science. She faced significant obstacles and discrimination as a woman in the male-dominated field of science, yet she persevered and became one of the most important scientists of the 20th century. Her achievements helped to challenge the stereotypes and prejudices that prevented many women from pursuing careers in science, and she inspired generations of women to follow in her footsteps. Today, there are many initiatives and organizations aimed at promoting the participation of women in science and technology, and Marie Curie's example continues to inspire these efforts. The Marie Curie Actions, a research fellowship program of the European Union, is named in her honor, as is the Marie Curie Alumni Association, a network of scientists who have received Marie Curie fellowships. In addition, there are numerous scholarships, grants, and awards named after Marie Curie that are designed to support the work of women scientists and researchers. Marie Curie's impact on the representation of women in science is particularly significant given the persistent gender gap in the field. Women are still underrepresented in many areas of science and technology, and they face numerous obstacles and biases in their careers. However, Marie Curie's life and work serve as a reminder that women can and have made important contributions to science, and that their voices and perspectives are essential to the progress and advancement of scientific knowledge. Overall, Marie Curie's legacy continues to inspire and motivate people around the world to pursue careers in science and to advocate for the representation and inclusion of women in the field. Her example serves as a reminder of the power of perseverance, determination, and hard work in the pursuit of scientific discovery and social progress. Marie Curie's life and work have also had a profound impact on the way we think about the relationship between science and society. Her commitment to using her knowledge and expertise for the betterment of humanity, as well as her advocacy for peace and disarmament, demonstrate the potential of science to contribute to social progress and global well-being. At the same time, Marie Curie's work on radioactivity and its applications have also raised important ethical and safety concerns. The potential dangers of exposure to radiation and nuclear technology have been a significant focus of scientific and public debate since the discovery of radium and polonium. Marie Curie's legacy reminds us of the importance of balancing the benefits and risks of scientific research and technological innovation, and of ensuring that science is guided by ethical principles and considerations. Marie Curie's life and work also serve as an example of the power of collaboration and interdisciplinary thinking in scientific research. Her collaborations with her husband Pierre Curie, as well as with other scientists and researchers, were essential to her scientific achievements. Furthermore, her work in both physics and chemistry demonstrate the importance of integrating different fields of study in order to make new discoveries and advancements. Overall, Marie Curie's legacy is a complex and multifaceted one, encompassing not only her scientific achievements but also her social and ethical commitments. Her example continues to inspire and challenge us to think critically about the role of science in society and to strive for scientific progress that is guided by ethical considerations and a commitment to social justice. Another aspect of Marie Curie's legacy is her pioneering work as a woman scientist, breaking down barriers and challenging stereotypes about women's abilities and role in science. As a woman in a field dominated by men, Marie Curie faced significant discrimination and obstacles, yet she persisted and made groundbreaking discoveries that transformed the field of physics and chemistry. Marie Curie's example has inspired generations of women to pursue careers in science and to advocate for greater gender equity in the field. Today, women are still underrepresented in many areas of science and technology, and they face numerous obstacles and biases in their careers. However, Marie Curie's life and work serve as a reminder that women can and have made important contributions to science, and that their voices and perspectives are essential to the progress and advancement of scientific knowledge. Marie Curie's legacy has also inspired efforts to promote greater gender equity and inclusion in science. For example, there are now many organizations and initiatives aimed at supporting and empowering women in science and technology, such as the Association for Women in Science and Girls Who Code. In addition, there are numerous programs and scholarships specifically designed to support the education and careers of women scientists and researchers. Overall, Marie Curie's legacy as a pioneering woman scientist has had a profound impact on the representation of women in science and on efforts to promote greater gender equity and inclusion in the field. Her example serves as a reminder of the importance of diversity and inclusivity in science, and of the potential of science to transform the world when all voices are heard and valued. Marie Curie's legacy also includes her contributions to the development of modern medicine. Her work on radioactivity and the use of radium in medicine paved the way for new diagnostic and treatment techniques that have saved countless lives. One of the most significant applications of Marie Curie's work on radioactivity was the development of radiation therapy for cancer. In the early 1900s, radiation was recognized as a potential treatment for cancer, but its effectiveness was limited by the lack of a reliable source of radiation. Marie Curie's discovery of radium provided a new, highly potent source of radiation that could be used to treat cancer. Marie Curie herself recognized the potential of radium for medical applications, and she worked tirelessly to promote its use in medicine. She founded the Radium Institute in Paris in 1914, which was dedicated to the study of radium and its medical applications. The institute became a leading center for cancer research and treatment, and it helped to establish radium as a standard treatment for cancer. Marie Curie's work on radium also had important implications for the development of modern medical imaging techniques. The use of radium and other radioactive isotopes in medical imaging, such as X-ray and PET scans, has revolutionized the way we diagnose and treat diseases. Overall, Marie Curie's legacy in medicine is a significant one, with her contributions to the development of radiation therapy and medical imaging having saved countless lives and transformed the field of medicine. Her commitment to using her scientific knowledge and expertise for the betterment of humanity serves as a powerful reminder of the potential of science to improve the lives of people around the world. Marie Curie's legacy also extends to the field of education, where she was a strong advocate for science education and for promoting access to education for all. Throughout her life, Marie Curie recognized the importance of education in promoting social progress and scientific advancement. She was a strong believer in the power of education to transform lives, and she worked tirelessly to promote access to education for women and other marginalized groups. Marie Curie herself faced significant obstacles in pursuing her education, as women were often excluded from higher education and scientific research in her time. However, she persevered and eventually became the first woman to earn a doctorate in France and the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Throughout her career, she remained committed to promoting education and scientific research for all, regardless of gender, race, or social status. In addition to her advocacy for education, Marie Curie also played a significant role in training the next generation of scientists and researchers. She mentored and collaborated with numerous young scientists throughout her career, and she played a key role in establishing the Radium Institute as a leading center for scientific education and research. Today, Marie Curie's legacy in education is reflected in numerous initiatives and organizations that are dedicated to promoting access to education and scientific research for all. Her commitment to promoting education as a tool for social progress continues to inspire and guide efforts to promote greater access to education and scientific research around the world. Overall, Marie Curie's legacy in education is a powerful testament to the transformative power of education and the importance of promoting access to education for all. Her example serves as a reminder of the importance of investing in education and scientific research as a means of promoting social progress and improving the lives of people around the world.